Hello everybody, it's your boy Mr. Green Hands. I'm here at the allotment. It is a Sunday as always. This is my only day that I really get time to come out here and do some beautiful work that you see behind me and ahead of me as well. But today I'm just going to give you guys a quick update of how my allotment garden is looking. It's September and I'm still trying to get something done. I'm still going to try to go some bits and pieces for the brassica moment, for the autumn, getting everything ready because you don't want to lose this option or this opportunity to get everything ready before the frost comes in. Let me give you guys a show of what is going on. So my corn in this section here is starting to do its utmost best. I have some corn that's getting ready. I have some here that's been a bit nibbled up by some bugs. I'm not sure where they are at the moment, but they have some nibbling done to there. But this is not ready. I'm hoping by the time it gets ready, I can still harvest it. But there's a lot, and the corn have done so well, and they're so larger than I wanted them to be. I was hoping that they were a bit smaller, but nature does its own thing. Look at this, guys. Every single one of these, some of them have doubles. And what I've been doing, which is a great thing, is to give a little shake and let the pollen from there, which the wind can naturally does its own thing. It does its own pollination with the wind, the land on the sill. And then each one of these represents the kernels of every single corn. So in here, if it's all pollinated, it has a lot of pollen on it, you're more likely to have a full corn. So that is one thing. Some of them are already gone ahead and starting to get bigger, but it's looking amazing. I think it's really done well. I'm hoping by the next month they'll be fully ready to be harvested and get it going. My other section over here is the persimmon is done really well. It's grown a lot more. It's put on a lot more growth. This is the Kake persimmon. This is a Japanese persimmon, or the Asian persimmon to be exact. And I will have to uppot it possibly next year because it's starting to grow, and I'm hoping to get it to a really big tree so I can have some fruit in about a few years. But when I had it, it was literally like a twig like that. I think it was 9 centimeters in about a year. It's about 2 years now. And it's grown that much. This is about 3 foot tall tree right now. Maybe 3 foot, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I haven't got a measuring tape, so I'm estimating maybe about 2 feet. It's quite good. It's doing really well. My Japanese bitter lemon this year hasn't really done such a great job, but it's still alive. I'm going to nurture it a little bit more next year. Again, maybe give it a bigger pot and get it going. My mint is still kicking ass. My mint is still kicking right now. They're still growing. I need to chop them back a little bit so they can start, see if I can get like a late spring up from them. My absolutely amazing, ta-da, you guys see it? You know what it is. It's pomegranate, and it's grown a lot bigger. It's put on a lot of growth, and I'm happy with it. This is going to definitely need some uppotting in the future. I'm hoping to get like maybe a 50-liter pot so we can stay in that for the rest of its time and just get bigger and bigger. Maybe in a few years, it will actually end up giving me a fruit in the UK. Pomegranate in the UK, guys, come on. And you can't miss that. This is one of my side beds where I have my amazing strawberries that did okay, but I had slug issues in there, but forget that. There's always next year. And I started with 4 that I found, and now I have strawberries everywhere. I don't even know what to do with them, so I'm going to let them do their own thing and take over the space and maybe have strawberries all along here, because there's wood chips underneath this. It's perfect for them to grow and be healthy. This is my lemon balm. It's doing its second growing. I will need to cut it back because the second growing is coming to an end. So I'm going to cut it all the way back and see if I can get a late spring up back from it. I got oregano at the back. I grew it. I don't use it. I don't know why. Maybe I want to consider removing that and putting something that I'm going to use a few times. But I haven't neglected this bed. I'm not going to say I did really great with this, but I've neglected these beds. And next year I'm going to really get it focused, mulch the soil, and add some other herbs in this. This is like my herb box here, so I'm going to add some more herbs in there and cut back some of these so they can thrive very well. This is my choite. It's not done its best this year. It's literally in a bushy area, but I came early and I had a look, And this is normally, when you see these, normally it's a possibility it might start fruiting. So I'm looking forward to seeing this give me a fruit, and I can guarantee I might get one. If I don't get one, back to the drawing board. But it is what it is. Sometimes you win some, you lose some. My beautiful peppers are starting to turn, changing their colors. Look at that, rich yellow. And it's the first time actually that I'm getting more than one. Last year I planted a black sweet pepper and he gave me one. This year I have bought these pepper plants and I'm getting more from it. So maybe next year I'll try to grow some from seed again and see how I do. But I'm definitely going to be looking forward into putting some more peppers in pots. And I might even use the top of this compost bin that I have here just to kind of have them here when the compost is doing this thing down there underneath. I can use the top of it to kind of keep some stuff here and grow in it. It's all about using every aspect of space that I have. These pumpkins are just growing and growing. I don't know if I will have time to have a pumpkin. There's a few pumpkin there. If you get closer, this is hopefully when it opens up, a bee or a pollinator can start to pollinize it. Fertile it, make it fertile so it stays on the plant. Because if it doesn't get pollination, it just dries and tries again. And it's going into the apple tree, not apple tree, what am I saying, apple? What am I saying, apple snapple? This is a conference pear tree. So yeah, and there's wasp in here. Check out these wasps. You can see, I don't know if you got, yeah, there's a wasp because these sweet, juicy apples, what is apples in my brain? Pears, conference pears are starting to ripe and these buggers are actually in here eating most of it. So yeah. They just put a hole in it and do whatever they're doing. I'm gonna harvest some today, by the way. I need to do some harvesting of these and get some of these home so I can eat them. Let's take you guys over to the other section. Look guys, my nemesis, look at it. Because I've opened the net, you think you can come over here? I should break every single bone in your body, but I'm not allowed to. Get away. Move away. Coming to scratch my stuff up. Because I've just literally took the net down so I can come in and do some work. He's deciding to come and join me. But anyway, focusing what's there, I'm just going to show you guys what my garden is looking like in September. So I started my brassicas. I've got some sweetheart cabbages there that are doing phenomenally well. And I've got some cauliflower at the back here. I've got some beetroot that's doing really lovely there. And in the center of this here is some absolutely amazing carrots. I have carrots in different stages. It's looking amazing. I love what I've done here, covering it with a net so I can keep everything out and the birds off and not nibbling on my leaves. And this is the first year I've actually grown sweetheart cabbages or cabbages in general. And there's more than one. Last year I had one, it took all that time to grow and give me a vegetable, and I loved it. So I'm trying it again. Brassicas are amazing, especially with the cold season coming upon us. Look here guys. This is my pumpkin that I can't wait to harvest. It's amazing. It's a ginormous, is that a word? It's a humongous one and it's looking great and strong. In here is the bed that I harvest the potatoes, and I replanted potatoes in there and they are looking like I will be able to harvest them soon. They're starting to put on their little ball after the blossoming, and I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a late harvest, possibly about November. So I'm looking forward to having those as a beautiful autumn snack. My nasturtiums have literally taken over. Look at this. Look at that. And in between them, if you look in that pot there, that's a Scotch bonnet pepper. It didn't do well, but I can see that there's two beautiful, amazing hot peppers on there. And that doesn't matter. At least I get something. I'm happy for it. But look at the nasturtium. It's brought so much pollinators. The bumblebees are there enjoying themselves. The bees, all the pollinators are coming over here and just using this as a luxury hotel for nectar. And that's what it's all about. It's not all about yourself. It's all about working with nature so nature can work with you. Now look at this. This is a sign when you have fertile, don't worry about the bottle there. It's okay. I need to remove all these rubbish that I have here that I've dropped behind while I was working in here. But look at those mushrooms. They're not edible. So do not consider that you're trying to eat them, or else you might be pushing up daisies right now. Yeah, so don't eat these, but this is a sign that the organisms in your garden is doing the right thing. It's showing fertility and it's showing amazing soil quality. This garden bed here, I don't know what's happened to it. It was doing so well and somehow it might be lacking something. I had a beautiful broccoli coming up. I'm going to actually add some stuff to it, but it could be this, because I put some corn in it, and corn is a heavy feeder. So maybe I need to add some compost or some health to this, because it's looking like the corn might be sucking all the energy, but it's okay. I learn as I go. I haven't really been taking care of it. Come on, guys. Look at all the bushes in there. And there are some carrots in there, which are not doing too well. But I do have a beautiful cabbage that's doing quite well. So I really need to take some time and effort and come and do this. I might even do that today while I'm here. This bed here it needs some tender love care, because the pumpkin that's been growing at the back there has literally spread everywhere. So I just let it do its whatever, and I do need to do some serious weeding in here, because boy, these weeds are they're a pain in the backside. But you just got to get on top of it and maintain it, and it will show you love in the long term. I have some new growth of parsnips. I got parsnips for days, guys. Parsnips are everywhere. I got new ones growing up every time because of all of this. Yeah, maybe a mistake to let them go to seed, because I got parsnips on the wood chips over there. There's some parsnips in there. There's parsnips over there. I'm gonna have so much parsnips. I'm gonna have to go to market. Look, this is a baby parsnip right there. There's one that I just stepped on right now. Come on, I think I'm gonna lose my mind over. I'm gonna have a parsnip brain by the end of the year. That's a couple more parsnips here. You know, it's crazy, but it's worth it, because I can always transplant them somewhere else and have them growing. This is my amazing dark red kidney beans, and they're starting to go to its end, because they're starting to brown. So you look at those, it's quite fit. It's yellowing and turning to brown, so they're almost ready. But I want to harvest all at once. So if you can see them, they're starting to turn brown and the pods are starting to fill up nicely. So I'll be able to harvest those soon. And I got some lovely celery here. Some beautiful celery in this bed here. This bed has literally got a lot of different things happening. I've got some Chinese cabbage over here. I've got some carrots at the end. And in between this, I got a red flesh radish. So that's new. I haven't planted it before, but I did it this year. I like to try. This is a Napa Chinese cabbage. So I didn't thin it out. I should have thinned it out. But don't worry, I'll be sowing some more of these and just gather some more seeds, because some of them have gone to flowers, because it does love that cold texture. So I'll be waiting to redo this again another time and get it looking much better than it is. Some lovely spinach, which are loving the chill and growing nicely. My tomatoes are starting to come through the little bit of blush there. Starting to get their color in. And once they get a little bit brighter in color, I'll be removing them and taking them home to ripe, because I don't want to come out here and there's literally a fungal disease known as blight, or the change of temperature, which can affect them. So I did stunt the growth of it to just let it focus on the fruits and get them to the ripe stage. So I'm happy with that. It's doing really well. My thyme is just great. Look at that. Look at this big bunch of herbal thyme. Thyme, same difference. But look at that. And if you look around here, guys, these are all seeds that's dropped over here. I got spinach in here. I got some weeds in here. Spinach is just look at this spinach. It decided to grow. It's just growing everywhere. Look at that spinach. My wood chip is full of food. Unbelievable. Look at that. Food in the walkway. Food in the garden bed. Amazing. So I can come here and harvest stuff. Look at that. That's at the back there. This used to be a walkway, but I got radishes. I got black radishes everywhere. Look at this. Look at this monster. A black radish. Look at that. This is a black radish, guys. Come on. And I have so many of them in there. I will never run out of black radish. It's a beautiful thing. Look at that. Amazing. Let me show you the other stuff that I've been up to. So This is where I had all my onions. I've made some beautiful net covering in here. This in here, I got some cauliflower doing amazing once I removed them. I always try to get something in it, so I had some cauliflowers sowed. So I got cauliflowers are in there. So they're doing really well. My beetroot, look at this beauty. They're looking amazing. And a couple of carrots, wondrous seeds. I don't know how they got in there, but they're in there. Look at that. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful carrots. I don't even know what variety they are. They could be the winter, the autumn kings, who knows. But in here, I've got a couple of different varieties of beetroot, and they're doing really well. Look at the beautiful leaves. Come on, guys. And my lovely cauliflower is to die for. And I've got some lovely carrots up there. These are autumn kings as well. And I've got carrots underneath this lot. Underneath here, this is one of the things that I did. I transplanted out some cabbages, but they're not doing well. They're being attacked by some sort of bugs, but I think they're aphids. But it's okay. I have backup coming, because if you look closely, I don't know if you guys can see them. You see those little ones there at the back? Let's get you. You know what? Let me pull up the net. So if you look closely, guys, there's more brassicas I have coming. I just grabbed a handful of seeds and I threw it in here, and there are some of them starting to sprout up now. So I will have replacement. I definitely will have a replacement for them. So carrots at the back, carrots in the middle, but they all plant at different times, so I'll be able to harvest them at different times. I don't want to be literally all at the same, because then you don't know what to do with them, and they'll spoil if you don't keep a track. So I have carrots at different stages. Look at this baby stage here. This is the medium stage, and that's an older stage at the back. This is the one of the other beds that I have here. I do need to do some weeding, but it's okay. I've got some lovely beetroot. And I got some kale, some curly kale. Let me see if I can show you guys. Look at that. Some beautiful curly kale at the back here. That's going to, once it gets its strength going, it's going to go through the winter. And I'll be able to have some beautiful kale leaves throughout the winter. I already got one here. Look at this. This is a kale I have here. And look at this. Look at that. It's beautiful. I will have to raise this up a little bit, the net, to kind of give it more room to breathe, and put on some more vegetables. Some more kale here. Look at that. Thriving, guys. Always get your kale in this time of year, or you can even start sowing them now, because I've actually had to sow some more, because look here, I sowed some stuff. What's this one here? Kale. Some more kale there. This is the curly, but it's the red variety. Let me put a stick here because I have a bunch there. Got some kohlrabi. Got some kohlrabi there. Some onions that I try to do. Let's see if they come up. Some lettuce. I've got some beautiful red. Was it Lotto Rosa? They're Rosa. They're a red color lettuce. And then once they get up a little bit bigger, I'm going to transplant them out throughout the garden and let them thrive, because they can handle the cold a little bit. These are some amazing potatoes. I can't remember what the variety of these is, but they are potatoes. I'm pushing my hand in there and I can feel potatoes, but it's not finished, done yet. But this box here, should I say this bag, let me show you. Look at that. Look at that. I don't even want to go too far, but you guys, come on, man. Come on, son. Come on, look at that. Look at that beauty. It's beautiful. Let me cover you up. You're not ready yet, You're still green. Still got time to grow. But let me show you the final garden bed. That is quite impressive. I want you guys to just take in that moment and have a look at this. In this garden bed, I got tomatoes. I've got cucumbers. I've got 3 different varieties of cucumbers. You know what? Let me go over there and show you. So let me start at the back here. So in here I have my corn, which some of them are looking like they're ready. Look at that. I might harvest you today. Let me take you out because the bugs have been on you. Let me take you home with me. And yeah, with the beautiful dark red kidney beans, they're doing really well. They've done well. I can't knock them. They've done their job perfectly this year. I'm happy with them. So I can't wait to harvest all of these beans. And I need to do some serious weeding. Sorry, excuse me. Weeding before the winter does set in. Gonna reduce that for the next year and amend the soil as well. Look at that. This is my callaloo bed. It's doing really well. I had some brassicas put in there, some kale and stuff, but the bugs have borrowed their leaves. But I've still got hope for them if they can survive. And would you believe, in this small amount of callaloo that I have here, I have had 3 dinners out of it. 3 dinners. And I'm going for the 4th one. Just a small amount. Just imagine that. It's 4th. I can't believe it. Some more cauliflower that I should have transplanted, but I'm considering putting them over there between those red things there. I'm not sure yet. It's debatable. I got some peppers that are finally starting to put some growth on them. I have no idea what happened to them. They're just stagnant for such a long time, but now they're starting to get their roots going, and it might be a little bit too late. I do need to do some. Look at this. Look at this. This binding weed. It's annoying. It really annoys me with this one. But I'm going to strive to manage this and get it under control in the future. Look at this. That's a beautiful young white cucumber. Hoping it stays on. And there's 2 cucumber plants here, but you can't tell because they've intertwined with each other. And look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's have more cucumbers coming through. So I've got white, brown, and green. And I'm happy with that. There's a brown one here. I don't know, will this one give me something? Because I'm trying to control it, but it's losing its mind. Look at that. That's beautiful. It's amazing when you can grow your own food. Look at the tomatoes. I've trimmed them all down and stagnant in them. Let me just, hey, where do you think you're going? I don't want no more growth. I want focus and fruit. That's all I want. Focus and ripening my fruit. Look at that. Not my fruit. Until I harvest, it's not mine. Your fruit. This is a pepper. I don't know. It just didn't. It could be late, but it might not be. But look how many blossoms are on it. It's the last of my one. The one that I put in the ground. That's, I'm hoping it does. Look at the fruit. It's there. It's there. So let's hold on, and it might make it. Some more tomatoes there. But I'm happy. Whew, come on. Look at this beautiful. Beautiful. Basil, purple basil, and it smells amazing. Look at the purpleness. Look at the purple. And I've put it next to my tomatoes, so I should be getting some great flavors from this, and the smell, and it does help to keep the pest away. Look at that. Just beautiful. And the flowers. Come on. Flowers. Whew, delightful. Come on. Just beautiful. Oh, and I got a green cucumber as well. I didn't show you it, but I did say. Here you are. A green cucumber. Yep. Zucchini, courgette is coming to an end. So I will have to amend this section here and start to transplant some out of the lettuce and other brassicas. I'm going to fill here with brassicas because there's just bushes in here. I will get some time to tidy it up and get them ready for that autumn time. Can't wait. Got some turnips, some purple and white turnips. Look at that. Let me show you. Purple and white turnip and a slug. Come on. What do you look? I know it's been raining. Get out of here. Get out of here. And on my final section now, just to show you, yeah, I'm walking in my Wellingtons. Yes, my persimmon tree is still surviving. It's starting to get that winter taste. The winter feel is starting to dry. It's okay. You can handle the cold, my boy. You got this. And I need to do some drastic weeding over here. Look at this. Look at this bush. Hush. Need to take care of it. This is my lemquat. I don't even know when they're ripe, but I'm going to leave them on and see what they do. It was trying to blossom here, but it didn't hold. It's fine. Next year is another year. Let's remove this. That's binding weed. I don't know what's he doing in there. Son of a gun. Always trying to get everywhere. These binding weeds are so annoying. You got to live with nature. You gotta hate some stuff and love some stuff, eh? Just trying to rip some of these out. Just trying to stagnate, slow them down. The more you rip, the more energy they will take to grow back. So that's what I'm trying to do, rip them out. Anyway, and on that final thing, or on the final thought, is my banana plant. I'm gonna definitely get some. I'm gonna get some tender love and care on this year and clean up all of this madness that I have growing here. I gotta go over to my neighbors and really go in there with it and hack it all down, so I can open up this place to more fruit trees that I have in control of. And let me show you my face. That is it for me. This is your Mr. Green Hands, aka Rambo Green Hands. I'm just here trying to grow food. Hope you are doing too. And please do not forget to take care of the planet, because we have to. We are made for this earth. We're here, so we might as well take care of our home, because we have to. See you guys next time on an update.